Let me start with a sentence that has quietly destroyed more faith than atheism ever did. God put this sickness on me for a reason. It sounds holy. It sounds submissive. It sounds mature. But let me be honest with you. Sometimes that sentence isn't faith. It's survival language. It's what people say when they're hurting and trying to make sense of pain. But here's the danger. If you believe God is the one making you sick, how do you run to Him for healing without feeling confused, afraid, or resentful? So today we're asking a question most Christians avoid. Is every sickness from God? Or have we blamed God for things the Bible never attributes to Him? Stay with me, because by the end of this video, your view of God's character will either be healed or exposed. Welcome to Let's Learn Bible, where every verse holds a mystery and every mystery leads to victory. This topic is not theoretical. It's personal. It lives in hospital corridors, in prayer rooms that went silent, in funerals where people said, God needed another angel. And when pain is unanswered, people invent theology to cope. But Scripture was never meant to be used as anesthesia. It was meant to reveal truth. So today, we're not attacking people. We're correcting ideas, because wrong ideas about God produce wounded believers. Let's establish something foundational. You cannot understand sickness until you understand God's nature. Open book James 1 verse 13 says, God cannot be tempted by evil, nor does He tempt anyone. If God does not tempt with evil, why would He afflict with destruction? Now listen carefully. Sickness may produce growth, but growth does not mean God caused the pain. Rain grows crops. Floods destroy cities. Same water, different source, different intent. If you ever want to know what God is like, don't start with Job. Don't start with Paul. Start with Jesus Christ. Hebrews 1 verse 3 says, the Son is the exact representation of God's being. Now ask yourself this. When Jesus encountered sickness, did He explain it, or did He confront it? He healed lepers. He restored blind eyes. He rebuked fevers. He cast out demons. Jesus was never said, this sickness is from my Father, honor it. Every healing miracle is a theological statement. Jesus healed because healing reveals God's will. If this perspective is already challenging something you were taught, pause for a second and hit like. This video is for thinkers, not just listeners. Now let's talk about Job. Job 2 verse 7 says, so Satan went out and struck Job with painful sores. The Bible does not stutter here. God did not strike Job. Satan did. Yes, God permitted it. But permission is not authorship. Here's where theology often collapses. If a country allows war, did it fire the bullet? If a judge allows a trial, did he commit the crime? Blaming God for Satan's work doesn't make you humble. It makes God look cruel. And that misunderstanding has caused people to worship God with fear instead of trust. Now let's confront the verse people use to end all healing discussions. Paul's thorn. 2 Corinthians 12 verse 7 says, a thorn in the flesh, a messenger of Satan to torment me. Paul names the source. Messenger of Satan. Not sickness from God. Not divine disease. God's response was not, I gave this to you. God's response was, my grace is sufficient. Meaning, I will sustain you while you fight this. God doesn't always remove opposition immediately, but He never identifies with destruction. That difference matters. Let's be mature here. Not every sickness is demonic. Not every sickness is healed instantly. Not every prayer is answered how we want. We live in a fallen world. Bodies break. Cells malfunction. Creation groans. Romans 8 verse 22. The whole creation has been groaning. But a broken world does not mean a cruel God. It means redemption is still unfolding. There are two dangerous extremes. Number one, all sickness is from God. Accept it. Number two, all sickness means lack of faith. Reject the person. Both are unbiblical. Both hurt people. Biblical faith says, pray boldly, love deeply, trust God's character. Refuse condemnation. Jesus never shamed the sick. Religion did. Someone watching this is tired. You prayed. You fasted. You believed. And when healing didn't come yet, someone told you, it's God's will. Let me say this gently. God is not offended by your pain. God is not threatened by your questions. And God is not the author of destruction in your body. You are not weak for asking. You are human. If this teaching brought clarity instead of confusion, hit the like button. This helps this truth reach hurting people. Subscribe to Let's Learn Bible if you want scripture explained without manipulation. And comment below, seriously, I read them? What have you been taught about sickness that now feels questionable? Remember this. Jesus healed. Jesus restored. Jesus redeemed. And if he reveals God perfectly, then God's heart has never changed. Every verse holds a mystery, and every mystery leads to victory.